The following presentation is brought to you by Colors, Spate, Spinney & Holland Management Consultants, LLC. The team members consisted of Ms. Lisa Holland, the research leader, Ms. Brittany Colors, research assistant, Ms. Mary Spate, research assistant, and Mr. Scott Spinney, audiovisual coordinator and research assistant. The agenda for this presentation will cover a brief historical background of the Home Depot, its origin and founding fathers. We will also touch upon a few of the corporation's environmental sustainability policies, as well as its policy on corporate diversity. We will also reveal the results of an impromptu interview we conducted with the management staff at a local Home Depot store, and discuss areas of improvement this research team identified. The last section will cover lessons learned from our interactions with our internal research team members, as well as our interaction with our research subjects at the Home Depot. Founded in 1978 by Bernie Marcus and Arthur Blank to provide products and services for home, garden, and construction to private and public suppliers. What originally began as a resale hardware store grew into much more, as there are now 2,200 stores spanning across the continental United States, Mexico, U.S. Virgin Islands of St. Croix and St. Thomas, and Canada. The vision for a large store offering merchandise at regional prices and a great place for people to be employed paved the way for a new image of home improvement. Products offered range from household improvement supplies such as lumber, plumbing, carpentry and flooring, to lawn and garden and construction supplies. They attribute their success to 8 guiding principles as well as their inverted pyramid model, which puts their customers first. This research paper outlines the corporation's policies on diversity and inclusion, as well as its environmental sustainability policies. Although their policies are clearly stated in their annual report, this research team identified points of improvement within their product line of environmentally friendly products, as well as their diversity policy. The Home Depot is aware of how important it is to protect the environment and are taking steps towards improving their impact upon it. When importing wood, the Home Depot now has stricter requirements on wood that is imported from the Amazon and Congo River basins, Papua New Guinea, and the Solomon Islands, solidifying their commitment to forestry sustainability practices. They have also incorporated an eco-options program into their stores to help customers find greener products that have less of an impact on air quality. This program also motivates their suppliers to create greener products to be sold in Home Depot stores. This coincides with their chemical strategy plan, which is to get suppliers to develop more environmentally innovative products to be available to their customers. The Home Depot has worked towards ethnic diversity in the workplace since they were founded in 1978, and they ensure that everyone is accepted no matter their age, gender, race, military status, or sexual orientation. Their website states that they are more ethnically diverse than the United States working population. This is based upon data from the United States Department of Labor. They also state that the foundation of our commitment to diversity and inclusion was established more than 35 years ago, along with our 8 core values. Their diversity programs also expand to include expecting parents who work full-time for the company and grants them up to 6 weeks of leave with 100% pay. Programs for those getting out of the military are also set up to help them get jobs within the company, giving them a new place to work towards their future. The Home Depot also formulated a partnership with the Home Builders Institute that will train 20,000 tradespeople over the next 10 years. Employee retention has been one of the company's strongest building blocks, as 90% of the company's leadership began as hourly associates. According to the website, the Home Depot states, "We also cultivate a culture where associates want to stay with the Home Depot and have opportunities to grow their career with us." They train all of their employees on the 8 core values, which are creating shareholder value, entrepreneurial spirit, taking care of their people, respect for all people, doing the right thing, building strong relationships, giving back, and excellent customer service. The Home Depot saw how diversity and inclusion could excel their company and can continue to strive towards those goals today. Managing a diverse workforce can create many problems for management, especially within a large organization. While it is illegal and frowned upon, discrimination is still prevalent in the workplace. People may be discriminated against for their age, gender, sexuality, religion, their race, etc. The organization has to be sure that all employees are treated fairly and that minorities and women are given the same opportunities as others. To battle these challenges, the Home Depot has incorporated programs into their organization to promote diversity and inclusion. To assess challenges that managers may face in stores, research members conducted interviews with a few corporate employees at a local Home Depot in Jacksonville, Florida. While interviewing Mark, a management team member, he informed us that these programs, along with the Home Depot's training process, eliminates many of these challenges. He was also questioned on the leave policy for expecting parents and confirmed that it was a success. Mark was also questioned on what type of management practice works best within the store, and he stated that managing by walking around has been the most effective. The stores are large and employees have many different stations, so walking around to check in on them and observe their work has worked best. The only issues that were discovered came about after walking around the store. The research team members concluded that it was very difficult to find the environmentally green products that the company boasts about. The research members located a customer service representative to get assistance locating the eco-friendly products, and they too had difficulty finding them. The other issues dealt with the elderly and disabled persons being able to easily shop within the store. Many of the products are not easily accessible, and those that are elderly or disabled need to have an assistant to aid them in their shopping. Following the walk around of a local Home Depot and interviewing a few of their corporate associates, the team members noticed it was difficult to locate eco-friendly products within the store, and when asking for help from the store associates, they also had trouble finding the products. Members suggested that the Home Depot create an app that will allow customers to locate products, such as the aisle number and section where they are located. Having a lookup system within each store may also aid customers in locating products. Another suggestion is to have designated shopping times for the elderly and/or disabled persons during certain times. This suggestion came about during the walkthrough of the store, as the research members concluded that many products are not easily accessible. The time would allow for these people to have more Home Depot team staff available to aid them in their shopping. Although we were successful in obtaining a few items of information, the interview was very short. Since the tone of the conversation had shifted almost to a defensive level, we decided it best not to disclose the items that we thought would be beneficial to the Home Depot at this time. Perhaps if we had called beforehand and scheduled an appointment, the management team member would have been more prepared for the interview. The research team will take this under advisement for future research projects. Major lessons learned from this project were that when wanting to interview employees of an organization, making an appointment beforehand would be beneficial. When the team members were conducting interviews at a local Home Depot, the manager, Mark, became a bit defensive towards some of the questions that were being asked. By scheduling an appointment and letting them know that our team members were going to be there beforehand, it would have given Mark a heads up and time to prepare for the interview, instead of just pinching it in while he was working. The other lesson learned was that conducting research projects for an online class presents both geographical and availability difficulties. Luckily, due to Blackboard, email, and cell phones, the team members were able to reach each other and coordinate on their assignments together.